Scorpio, Sagittarius, to your July Astro Dice reading. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If your friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, guys, let's get in here and see what's going on for you. For those of you who are new, this is where I take astrology with tarot and make a small horoscope using only one of the 12 houses for the month. Okay, guys, let's see what's going on. And after this reading, I will be doing the full buck moon reading. That's great for manifestation, so we definitely want to get that out there and see what's going on with you. Super moons are very important. So the only full moons and things I'll be doing is any moon reading period is anything that has to do with eclipse or super moons, right? Because they're the important things in life. Okay, and of course solar eclipses as well. Okay, let's see what's going on. So get ready to watch that reading. It'll be up pretty soon. We do have Saturn coming through. God, a lot of people are getting Saturn this month. In the 11th house, using some Sagittarius energy. And Saturn is, because of these challenges that we're going through, and I'm telling everyone, man, I'm telling you, because ever since this Saturn has reached that Pisces and sitting there for that 2.5 years, it's definitely putting us all through these karmic cycles and changes and lessons and challenges. And this is the part of you that accepts the challenge to gain that wisdom. What is going on? Okay, lots of transitions going on, lots of soul journeys, all kinds of things going on with a lot of people. Going straight Sagittarius energy over here. This energy imbues power, superior confidence, enthusiasm with faith, good fortune, and authority. Okay, so next coming out is going straight into that 11th house. This is where the cosmos grants wishes, lucks, friends, and social occasions. Yes, let's get to that challenge and figure out what we need to gain from that situation so we can have that good luck coming through. Woo! Yes. Yes, we've got 2 cards of luck over here. The 11th house and the Sagittarius bringing in that good luck, good fortune. So once we figure out what this challenge is, it's probably a karmic challenge more than anything. But let's see what's going on. Rewards after it. I don't want to face the day. That's the song I have in my head right now. And that's pretty much how I think you guys are feeling right now. I don't want to face the month. Is this month going to be like last month? Is this month going to be better? Yeah, I might. Yeah. Yeah. Tired of the challenge. Tired of standing your ground. Tired of this. Beginning of the month, it's almost like to the point where it's like, I'm tired of this. Yeah, I'm tired of this challenge. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to stick to my guns anymore. I just want to kind of free myself. I do feel there's going to be a little bit more vulnerability going on over here with the 7 of Wands in reverse, guys, which means you're not going to be holding so tight to yourself. You're actually going to allow yourself to open up a little bit, feeling a little more vulnerable. Nothing wrong with vulnerability. Just don't be over vulnerable, right, to where we get taken advantage of. Right, so we have the balance over here. I'm trying to balance out the situation when it comes to this situation and within the 11th house. Friends, social occasions. It could even be a new romantic partner coming through that starts as a friend or just that social occasion, right? Could be online, could be anywhere. But this is because I don't feel like I want to do this like this anymore because I really want my rewards. And it's almost to the point where it's like, I'm so sick of this challenge. I'm going to just chill, relax a little bit. I really need this reward to come through. I really want this 9 of Pentacles. Right? I've manifested this. This is what I want. I put in the hard work. Right? Maybe if I let my guard down just a little bit. That's for some of you. If I let my guard down just a little bit, maybe I'll find this going more in my favor. So as you are feeling more balanced, though, you are going to let your guard down a little bit more. Absolutely. The only reason it says that in the past that you had been so grounded was because the challenge is where people are just literally angry. You had scattered energy. There's a lot of frustration, a lot of delays, and people may just be pissing you off. Literally. You've got me so grounded and so defensible because you're just upsetting me, right? Take that how it resonates. And it could literally be, this Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. But, however it is, it's, it just could have been just delays too. The challenge of the delay. and it's scattering the energy everywhere. And we see the scattered energy within this Knight of Wands, and now we see that the scattered energy has become balanced. You feel more balanced in the beginning of the month. You feel, like, okay, okay. And this is why you decide, you know what? I'm going to try to gain some wisdom out of this situation. I'm going to, through the balance comes like the intuition, right? So you start getting that gut feeling like, okay, if I let my guard down a little bit, this is going to be okay. I don't have to feel, so upset about the situation, so scattered. You have this stubborn, you might have felt like you were being very stubborn. I think that in some ways you felt like you were being a little stubborn about the situation. But I also feel like it was because you had this person around you who may be greedy, they may be holding back, they may be obsessed with something that's going on. You might have just, felt like there was some kind of indulgence going on around the situation. Maybe you felt like you were over obsessing about trying to get to the Nine of Pentacles, trying to get to this material place to where it ended up scattering your energy, a little obsessed about trying to get there, so you kind of relaxed yourself. I do feel that for a lot of you, though, you do have this person around you, right, who you might feel like you're being taken advantage of, so you had been, feeling like it was a challenge within your friend group, social place, however it is. Somebody might even been trying to take your money. Somebody literally could be online. Maybe you thought you had an online relationship going on until they kept asking you for money, asking you for money. I don't know who that's for, but I do see that. I think for a lot of you, if you did, you got rid of that person because you isolated yourself away, you distanced yourself away from that situation. But if that was a situation, or maybe it was just somebody in your social status, I just feel like somebody wanted a lot from you, and you're taking on this, and you're like, okay, you know what? I'm getting rid of this. I don't need this. They're making me feel, unhealthy in my mind. I just feel like you isolated yourself away. But I do feel like even though you are going to isolate, and you're continuing to isolate yourself away for a little while in the very beginning, I still feel like you're still a little distant from people. But this is how you're going to get your balance back, so it's okay. But it does feel like you're going to let your guard down because you have distanced yourself from this person. And now that you have done so, you are you're finding your way. You don't feel lost as much anymore. Feeling anger. The waiting game is it's upside down. But you're not feeling as happy as you should be, but there is a spiritual union. Not feeling as happy as you should be within this spiritual union. I think this person is either trying to come back, or as a friend, as a loved one, however it is, the Two of Cups. But I also feel like you're trying to reunite with yourself and make yourself happier. Not in the waiting game anymore means it's perfect timing now to rest and relax, get yourself some healing, take on that solitude. So as you're trying to go into solitude mode over here, you're definitely 100% relaxing. You could be keeping yourself offline. Maybe the online people are driving you crazy. Who knows how it is? Everybody's story is different. But you're really trying to rest. And it will be a time to rest in the mid-month. It's time to rest because you're not finding the joy that you need. Somebody is definitely dealing with some kind of earth sign for sure. Fire or earth for sure. You don't think that this person has the lack of commitment. There's greediness. What the hell is up with the greediness? Somebody is not giving you. Maybe you're giving too much and they're not giving back to you, my friends, because there's something going on over here where there's failure to learn from the situation. Maybe you feel like, if I don't take the time out to relax, maybe you give too much, and now you're finding that you need to learn not to give so much, right? Or maybe you're learning that that's all they want from you is to give, give me, and you're like, no more, because there is feeling like there's a lack of commitment with the spiritual union. It's you getting back to your Ace of Cups, getting back to your healing, getting back to your feelings. And that's why you're saying, I'm gonna look. The challenge when you took your wands down and you didn't barricade yourself anymore, it was pretty much because you're not really talking to this person anymore. You're kind of like, you know what, I'm tired of this challenge. I'm just tired of standing my ground with you. So if I disconnect from you, I don't have to feel like I'm always defending myself in defense mode. finally get to rest and not feel like you're always in an argument, right? Or however it is, frustrated no matter what. Because no matter what, this person frustrates you. So now you're finding yourself over here, right? You're finding yourself in this new feelings of this Ace of Cups really healing. You're saying, you know what? I will take the love. I will take the other friendships that I have, but I need peace. And this is where you're really going to find your peace and really reunite with yourself with the Two of Cups. Two of Cups is a healthy place of, finding commitments and finding relationships and finding social areas within your life that are meaningful. Look, you got superior over here when you did so. That's that Sagittarius coming in saying, nope, I'm taking back my authority. I have the confidence enough to know what it is, right? Now you're going to get out of the emotional withdrawal. You're saying, yeah, I'm done now. I don't have to be in isolation mode anymore. I can clearly see exactly what it is I need to see because I've gained all the wisdom. There it is. You gained the wisdom. Bam! There it is. The challenge that gained the wisdom. I understand exactly what you want from me now. I understand exactly what you're trying to communicate to me. And every time you communicate to me, it causes me Three of Swords. It makes me sad. I'm not sacrificing anything for you anymore because I'm leaving your deception, your envy, and all of your false mask stuff to yourself, right? Because I think that for some reason, whatever they're doing, I even feel like maybe they even ask you for money when you know for a hell of a reason they already have money. Or maybe they're just lazy and don't want to get out there and make their own. They're coming out as the Page of Pentacles, so you're saying you're lazy, go out, do what you need, stop whatever you're doing, and there's no real lack of commitment. Because maybe they only come to you when they need something. There's no real friendship. That's not no real love. That's no real anything. And that's where the deceit and the deception is coming from. Using you. So you're clearly going to see that. So you're starting to plan on leaving this situation. You have other projects and other things that you could be doing that you're going to gain your strength and focus on, my friends. You have a lot of inner strength. You know where you need to be, right? You're going to find the magic and you're going to find what it is you need. There's too much disharmony within this situation, right? There's too much maybe group conflict, maybe there, lack of teamwork, working together, and it just feels like everything's misleading. And it just feels like that's exactly what it is. It's misleading. You're trying to tell me you're my friend, but yet you only come to me when you need something. And, those are the type of friends that when you need something, they're never friggin' there. I'm crying. And I have no place to cry. I have no place to put my head on your shoulder. Your shoulders don't exist. Because you know what I'm saying? Because you never show up. So that is definitely for someone. But boy, as soon as they're crying and they need money and they need this and that, you're right there with them. And there's no give and take within this situation. That's for a lot of you. You're going to find out what activates your responsibilities, right? What you want to do, right? You're going to, with this wisdom that you're coming through over here with the Hierophant, you're saying, I'm in my truth. I know the wisdom. I can see the light over here because I clearly can see exactly what it is. And I know the truth. I absolutely know the truth. And you're going to stay at your own mercy of your own truth. So you bonded with yourself with the Two of Cups to gain the wisdom. So there's that bonding. You knew the challenge and you faced the challenge. You are getting through it. Now you're just prioritizing on your own well-being and the important things in life, whatever works for you, planning your days without this person. You're kind of sitting within your own quiet power and your own truth. Not going to allow this person to manipulate you or use you or however it is. You found within your clarity your own self-worth. You realize what it is you truly want within the situation, and that this whole relationship of whatever it is just false success. It's not moving. It was just a cycle that just continues to go and on. And you're breaking the cycle, my friends. You're not going to allow this to be bad luck anymore. You are finding the luck within your areas, and you're working as the Seven of Pentacles. You know exactly what it is over here for the long-term view. You're going to sustain the areas of your life that actually mean something, keeping those close to you. Within your social network, your friends, your people, you know what I'm saying, who mean something, right? If it's frustrating you within yourself, right, you're going to find that silver lining, and you found it with the wisdom over here. So after the storm cloud rises above all the drama and all the BS comes out. The sun, the pleasure. This is a place where you're going to find the pleasure, and you're going to, invest in the time, like I said, with people who mean something to you and who give back to you, who have actual meaning. Because this person over here does not seem like they really are giving and incorporating anything, except for give, 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 right? Take, take, take. And we have, yes, thank you. Once again, investing in people who are not greedy. There's greed, greed, and greed. So there is definitely somebody who is stingy, right, and greedy, and yet they also kind of have their own self-protection as well. Almost like that's like I said, they don't allow you to, if you were to cry, they wouldn't let you cry on their shoulder. They're stingy. They have their own self-protection mode, to where they don't want to open up, right? They don't have, I don't think they have emotion. I don't think they're emotionally balanced. So you're just going to go to day-to-day life for the pleasure when the sun comes out, right? Leaving enough room for, hey, you know what? I'm going to leave enough room. That's why I left myself a little vulnerable over here to work with people who want to come into my life, who actually want to be my friend, love me for who I am, and you know what? We can actually have a great time, right? I'm not going to deal with people who just want to use me for this, that, whatever they need, right? And that was the challenge that you came through, was what is it that this person really wants from me? What is it that they don't want a commitment? If it's a love situation, you don't see them really giving the love that they say they're going to give. They expect you to give everything, but you're not receiving nothing back. This is definitely not a 50-50 for sure. I'm almost going to go 50-0. Well, what do they tell you? I mean, if it's a love, what do they tell you? Oh, because I love you, baby. That's great. But, actions are stronger than words. Because when I go to get some action from you, there's nothing there, right? It's just all talk. I would say this person's pretty much all talk. And then when they really want to talk and they really want to give something, it's give to me back. I want it now. Why do I feel that? Like, but I love you, baby. You know I love you. Or you're my bestest friend in the whole world, but I really need $20. Why does it always come with give me something? I love you, give me something. I'm your bestie, give me something. What about just going out and having a good time? What about just talking about something? Why is it always got to be give? That is definitely for the majority of you. If that's not for you, you know what your story is, but I'm telling you, that's exactly what it is for the majority of you. Every time they want to sweeten you up, or it doesn't matter if it's a friendship or not. You could even go out to the bar and they'd be like, oh, geez, I'm sorry. I didn't know we were dutching. I didn't bring my purse. It's because they knew you were going to pay. So now you're standing up against that, but now you're saying, I don't want all that. I'm just going to let it go. I will find something else. And you will. You will. Okay, let's get I know I want to use these also for the moon cards that are coming out, moon readings that are coming out, but I do really want to bring one of these for some advice from Spirit. So you'll probably see these cards twice, but I really want to see. This feels like it needs some kind of advice going on. A little rough, though. Really rough. Best message, please. Positivity, faith, and optimism. Excuse me. You open the doorway to positive experiences and opportunities with your positive expectations and energy. Do not allow negative energy or temporary setbacks to interfere, with the path that you are on. Keep the faith and keep going. And that feels like that's exactly what you're doing at the end, the beginning of the month. And then you will find it at the end of the month. Okay? Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, my friends, until next time. Peace and love. Bye-bye.